Yo, what's up? This your boy Kid Dude, better known as Kid, not Kid Dude. Shout out.
What's up? It's your girl Isha.
And this is Portia.
And this is
As Real as It Gets.
So, what's today's topic about, Portia? Shout out to my coat too.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like it. It's cute.
Thank you. Valentine's Day. Weeks later. Go ahead, Moon.
So today's topic is, why do we hold on to relationships that we know genuinely in our hearts are not right for us?
Ish, what's given?
Oh, it's a lot of reasons. Comfortable.
Comfortable. That's a fact. Mine is more so comfort as well.
Comfort. No. Well, explain comfort.
Comfort for me is like sticking around just because we have history, years on end. You know you falling out of love at some point in time. And comfort is I'm used to this person. It's not having to get to know somebody new or, you know.
Yeah, mine is mine could be a list of things. Fear because it's like, okay, well, at one point in time I was happy with you, this happened, we moved forward, but then all of a sudden it'd be like, what is the life gonna be without you? Like, I just when I start off dating people or dating a person, let me not say people. When I start
Watch your words.
Right. So, not that hope. But when you start now actually getting into a person, my thing is like, I'm getting to know you. I don't never think of the art of losing you because time is precious, time is money. Don't waste my time. I'm like that with anybody. So when I'm with you. When it gets hard, we're gonna work this shit out. But then it gets to a point where I'm like, okay, God, like, well, not even God, but I mean, that's my faith. That's what I believe. So it'd be like, Lord, what's going to be without this person? Because, like, I wake up thinking about you. I wake up, like, of course, I think about my kids and I think about, God, but it's like, dang, what you doing? Like, and that's the thing, like, you're going to have to wake up. My fear is waking up having to forget about someone that I fell in love with. Because I was asked a question by my partner the other day. He said, what are some things that will make you happy if we stayed together? And I said, the art of just waking up to you every morning. And that's like, for when he heard that, he was like, oh, like that actually almost made me cry. And it was like, hey, like that's some real shit. Like, I want to wake up seeing, I don't care if you piss me off and I got to sleep on the couch. I want to wake up, walk in the next room and say, okay, we good. Like,
so you enjoy waking up?
Yeah, so to not have that in my life, or that's the fear of like losing someone. And of course, other people believe differently, but I'm Kid. I think what I want to think, and that's what it is. Yeah, what about you, Ish? What's up? You said comfortable.
I did say comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas we're comfortable, like you said, you have history, XYZ, and then the dating pool has pee in it. So.
The dating pool has pee in it.
It is so pissy.
So I guess another question would be, do you sometimes, what about getting to know new people? Like, that's another thing that really pissed me off about breaking up with somebody. It's like, damn, I got to relearn somebody new.
Yeah.
I don't want to learn nobody new.
It's a fear in that because when you know somebody, you know them, like, learning somebody new, them learning your body over, learning what you like, that's a headache within itself.
Learning your pH balance.
It can be a headache, but at the same, I think it can be fun at the same time too, though.
But sometimes it can be scary.
It can be scary.
Like, imagine falling for somebody. It's a situationship. I always try to compare my real life to like shit we talk about. But imagine meeting somebody and like really, really getting to know them, and then all of a sudden they give you a warning sign like, don't tell such and such you like know me. And you like, okay, that's already warnings for ground, like termination.
Red
so
flags.
Of course you go to I went to my friend and I'm like, yo, I met this person, da da da. Stop talking to them. So I'm like, wait, what's going on? All of a sudden I done find out this person been in a relationship for 8 years with a mutual friend not even a mutual friend at the time, but someone I respected. So it was like, yo, what the fuck you got going on? So meeting somebody new is a scary thing for me. So I'm like, yo. The comfortable part, yeah, but that's the fear of losing and meeting somebody new. Fear is a big issue. The next topic will probably be, well, what happens if you are with somebody and you know it could possibly work out and you really, really love them, but you know you got to let them go?
Because you know it's something about that is telling you that they're not good for you, though.
But what if you feel like me, I feel like I can't change, but me and Isha was talking about this earlier. I feel like I can't, as a person, I can't really like remake somebody to be over. But I feel like things that I say, if I'm pure in my heart and tell them like, yo, here's shit, this hurt my feelings, words can change them.
I don't think so.
Okay, and why do you think that?
I think you are who you are. Over time, as things do not continue to change and you continue to express yourself about likes and dislikes, and a person continues to do something over and over and over again, that's who you are.
So
that.
Okay, going back to religion and faith. So power and death lies in the power of the tongue. I mean, death and life lies in the power of the tongue. So if I could say something to make you change to know like what you doing ain't right, or if it's not correct,
you shouldn't have to tell a person because a person know right from wrong.
Some people don't.
Some people don't.
Like this new generation. Like back in the day, a situation happened where, like, if I would get beat, if I would get like my mama or dad would do something to me, I remember I could tell my grandma, these new damn children, they run to the teachers and stuff to like purposely get parents in trouble because shit fucks them up. Like, you get what I'm saying? Back in the day, we would never do stuff like that. So I do think, like, when I say power and death, I mean life and death lies in the power of the tongue. Like, sometimes if you speak to children, or we stick to relationships though, because some adults have that children-like mindset. Like,
right.
So you really have to like speak to them, like, yo, like this shit ain't right, or do you know you're like this, or you grew up in this setting, or the reason why you like this right now is because how your mama and daddy raised you, and that's not right.
So after that is how much you can take of having to keep speaking to a person.
Hey,
because I'm grown.
That's a personal choice.
I mean, it is a personal choice, and only you know what enough is enough.
And some people go through years of enough is enough.
That's a fact. That's a
fact. Yeah, go ahead.
But I feel like once I bring it to your attention, and then and you continue to do it, you choose to.
Okay, so what if in the case where because I do believe what a person does repetitively, sometimes it becomes who they are. However, on the flip side, going back to what I said, what if you letting them know, like, look, that ain't right? They can change. So you feel like still words can change that?
I feel like you're forcing change now. Because you've already spoken it. You don't feel like that's forcing change?
So you got to force change on a person you love.
I mean, to each his own.
Because they may be in love with you, they may trust your word.
People play on words.
That's serious, though. That's serious.
They just play on words.
Words
are words. So like, I don't feel like words can change a person.
Yeah.
I mean, words can express how you feel, give emotion, but and sometimes words can touch a person.
Okay.
But majority of the times, no.
Yeah.
And then guess what you do? Playing on words, you stick in there. You know this person's some bullshit. You start bullshitting too. You just start going with the flow of things. It's over. That's being comfortable. You start standing out of comfort. I've done it.
You've done it. Okay. You still doing it? Okay.
I'm going to cut you off and like we never knew each other.
In the beginning, you can see the red flags. They'll just be up like bing, 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 and you just be like, nah.
But do you
try to overlook it for real, hoping for change.
But do you communicate that with that person? When you see red flags, I'm not even gonna say a woman or man thing, but when you see red flags, most people are quiet and they wait. Like I run off the 45-day rule. 15 days to like see a pattern of who you are. The next 15 days to address it, to say, look, I see this and how can we work through it? And that last 15 days to see, okay, look, we gonna practice this shit. If it ain't gonna work, 45 days, you cut. Friends, like
How many people really stick to that?
Me.
I never heard that rule before. But
no, it's my rule.
Oh, you made okay.
The can't do ladies rule. Like, that's like that's what I run off now. Like, when I get to know people. But again, that's new people. Okay. Yeah. But I'm in a relationship. I don't get to know people, so.
I don't even
But I suggest that to anybody, like if you're getting to know a person, like make a rule like to yourself and stick to it. And the thing is, most women and men nowadays, they see money and they go like straight for the guts. No, money ain't happiness. It's not gonna get you nowhere. Just because a person is who they
find
are.
temporary happiness in the money.
Temporary.
It's temporary.
But that probably was like 20-year-old kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now where we are, like, you realize it's a lot more, and you're not going to tolerate a lot more that you tolerated back then now. You know, you just find a peace within yourself. So moving forward, when you see that person with another person and they're happy, you know, I honestly, I ain't gonna say I hate. Like, honestly, a lot of times women, we feel like you could have given me or you owed me what you gave her. It's like, I mean, you know, but at the same time, you became a better person for them. And the way I look at it now is everybody got a season. So, our season was up.
So the question was, what do you do if you break up with a person and you see that person happy with another person? How does that make you feel? That's what you're saying, asking?
Yeah.
Okay, so shout out to my exes. They all single, so that ain't happen. No, but no, but I don't know how I would feel. I probably would go in the face like, what the, like, yo, you over there making such and such happy, but at the end of the day, like, this could have been us, because I'm all about time.
You can feel like that.
Don't waste my time, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, time is something you can't get back. I've seen an ex of over 10 years. We was together over 10 years and they were happy. And I found happiness in just walking away.
They were happy?
Yeah, they found happiness.
How do you know they found happiness, though?
I mean, at least that's what they portray. And I was fine with the portrayal of happiness.
But did you, my biggest thing is communicating that to them. Like, disconnecting from somebody, did you, like, communicate, like, yo, did you feel that it was necessary to go to that person and like, yo, this could have been us? Have you ever had that moment? Now, that's some real shit. Like, if you have to go to a person like, yo,
like, why didn't I get that?
Yeah, like,
I should have been that, because if it was,
but imagine how the other person felt knowing that they ex came to them like, yo, this could have been us.
if it was for me, it would be my happiness. Straight and simple as that. If it was for me, it would be my happiness. If I have to fight, like, I'm not saying things are not worth fighting for, but how I feel and live now, if it's hard to get, hard to keep, is not for me. And relationships become hard to get, hard to keep, hard to maintain, everything. I'm willing to put it in for a person, but sometimes you know when a person is not for you. And I'll gladly walk away in happiness. And I hope you find happiness.
Yeah.
That just sounds like math. Like, you know, the way, I mean, no, the way we talking about relationships, you know, like you got your right. And then too, as you get older, you learn how to, your communication, I think, gets better. Or when you realize that person is not communicating with you.
That's not true. Yeah, I'm about to say that's not true, because you can still be an older person or you can still be of age and still just not know how to communicate. But on the flip side, you should know what communication is. Like, though,
you should.
You're just not going to communicate it. Like, and then it gets to a point where, like, are you doing this shit on purpose to get me?
What about when a person is communicating lies?
Damn.
Because they communicate.
That's grounds of termination for get you fucked up, or like, you know, like, you about to lie to me. Okay, now I know you telling the truth. I'm about to knock your ass in the mouth. Like, but, you know, the older we get, they say we can't choose violence.
And you try to believe them. How many times have you known something was a lie, but then you try to give it benefit of the doubt? Like, it's
you
some
try.
bullshit.
Yeah, but
you know bullshit, though.
You already know.
You know
I
bullshit.
started you 21 questions. Like, who, what,
I don't
when,
even
where.
feel like going through all
No,
of that.
fuck that. If you want to lie, let's go on the roller coaster.
Shit always
with that.
come to the light to keep it hot. Like, you don't even have to look for it. Somebody gonna call you. Look what I seen on Facebook. Look, da. It's gonna come through. I don't look for nothing. You would believe that people are detectives, but it don't even be that. People are so sloppy in what they do.
What you do in the dark, come to the light.
That's you. I do. I'm a search. I'm an Inspector Gadget on that ass. I'm like, no.
However, you
like,
don't get it. You gonna get it however you gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
come.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Sometimes it just comes to people. Sometimes people go for it, and then sometimes people go around it. But I'm hitting it like, bitch, where are you? Like, what's going on? And it's not out of insecurity. It's because, you know, I've been in situations where it leaves you hurt. It leaves you fucked up. And you be like, no, like, I've been through this before. And some people really don't know. You go in relationships. Relationships is a learning experience. Although it's a scary ride, you still have to learn. You still have to be teachable. And you still have to be a person that can be a student, too. Like, you're just not going with a person just because you think they know everything. That's not possible. And I always tell my partner that too, like, you are not fucking goddamn God. Like, you don't know everything. Like, so you have to communicate. You have to put your feelings out there. Just because, you know, you feel like you're grown and this and that, like, come on. At the end of the day, communication is key. Being who you are is key. And teaching a person who you are, you have to also teach a person how to treat you too. Right. You can't just go in with the mere fact of knowing, like, you should know this. No, bitch, if you
have to learn somebody.
If you like to drink shots, you like to drink shots, but she might like to drink goddamn wine. You know, so you have to really go in learning and teaching and being teachable also. Like, so I think that's the mere fact that some people just get tired of learning.
How long do you teach?
That's an everyday thing in a relationship. I feel like depends on what it is.
You feel like some people not even willing to learn.
Yeah, no, I do agree. It gets to a point where, I don't know, you just get tired. Tired of knowing new shit, like whether it's bad stuff or
we back in math again.
You feel me? Like, you just get tired. Like, it's tired.
So much.
Like, am I learning good stuff about you, or am I learning bad stuff about you? Am I recognizing good signs about you, or am I recognizing bad signs about you? Like, yo, what's going on?
Right.
Yeah. So,
well, the thing back, we're going to loop back to the red flags.
Spin the block.
Yeah, we'll spin the block on the red flags. So, with red flags, you know, when you're seeing them in the beginning, and this goes back to teaching people how to treat you.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, you should call out the red flags in the beginning, because if that's something you're not comfortable with, then, you know, you think you're being nice going along with it, but like deep down you don't like the way it makes you feel on the inside. And then the person continues to do it, but if you don't speak up for yourself or say, I don't like this, or, you know, you're not going to treat me like this, it's going to continue to happen.
But, you know, there are some people that don't speak up, period.
I've been very passive aggressive at times, called passive aggressive.
For that's like a thing for me. I'm like, you should already know to speak up for yourself. Right. Like, I didn't become attracted or start liking a weak ass person.
Right.
But then it gets to a point where you have to ask the question, do you make it comfortable for someone to communicate that to you? Because you may give a person anxiety, communicate that. I know I've been in situations where I'd be like, yo, if I feel that you're about to be disrespectful, I'm about to pop. But you can't be like that. So you have to make it comfortable for somebody to communicate those things to you. So I always ask somebody, like, if you telling me your relationship business, the first thing I'm gonna say is, but do you make it comfortable for that person to communicate how they feel to you? Because if you don't make it comfortable, you can't expect nobody to tell you anything. Even that's with friends, with family, anything. Like, one thing my family know, make sure I'm the last person to know anything that makes me want to jump on anybody. Like, don't tell me your boyfriend done beat up on you, or don't do that. Make me the last person. I don't care what it is. Sickness, health, wealth, weddings, like, period. It's just, but on the flip side, even in relationships, like, always speak up. Always, like, I don't care if it's going to make me, like, punch you in the eye. Because sometimes my attraction or say my sexual healing comes based off the truth. Like, if you went out there and did it with a goddamn cat or a dog, and I ask you, did you do it with a cat or a dog? And you say, man, yeah, I'm be like, God.
He told the truth.
But you told the truth. He or she told the truth. But on the flip side, if you sit there and lie, and I know your ass lying, it's gonna be like, so how y'all do it? Yeah, so where y'all do it at? So you ain't think did you consider me while you was doing that shit? Like, those are the things that, like, it's some people, they get over the questions and they get over that. But my thing is just the time, and don't waste my time. And I think time is precious. Time is of the essence. Like, and people don't get that. You can get back your money. Even sometimes you can't even get back that either. But you can never get back time, wasting time. So
I think it's selfish.
so
I think it's
so
selfish.
the solution to anything is recognize the red flags,
Recognize red flags.
communicate,
Definitely communication.
and basically always tell the truth. So like, I don't care what it is.
Nobody's always going to tell
I
the
was
truth.
just about to
No,
say,
no,
you
no,
should.
no,
Nobody.
I mean, you
But
should. Nobody's
You're not even
gonna
always
al-
going to
no.
tell the truth.
No, I'm gonna tell the truth.
But for the most part, and sometimes somebody can just give a simple little line. They're like, "Oh, you're a liar." I'm like, yeah. But
No,
nobody's
you
gonna
just
tell the
you
truth
just
all
didn't
the
want
time.
to tell me the whole thing. You told me half of it. You
I
didn't
told
tell
you
me
what you
the whole
needed
No,
to know.
I'll tell you the whole
Oh,
thing.
thing. Yeah, and then when I find out that you get fucked up. Yeah.
I mean, if it's already out there, you're gonna find out anyway. So like,
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up.
All right.
That's also all right.
I mean, we can wrap it up.
So y'all, this is as real as it gets. Y'all can follow us, like, please comment,
and subscribe.
and share. Don't be a hater.
Don't be a hater.
Participate. And congratulate us.
Right.
Shout out to so this is real as it gets. This your boy Kid,
Your girl Isha.
And Portia.
and this is
As Real as It Gets.